voici l'église. Et devant l'église, on voit la clôture qui fait tout le tour, tout le long de l'allée, qui a bien besoin d'un peu de nettoyage. Toute la clôture, tout le long, jusqu'à la maison. Ensuite qui fait tout le tour, et donc là on voit ce que je suis déjà en train de repasser, c'est assez flagrant. Donc voilà, donc là je vais repasser ici, je vais reprendre cette partie de la clôture que j'ai commencé à décrocher jusqu'au talus. Donc voilà, et les chevaux auront un petit champ un peu plus sympa.
So these are the front gates with the columns, which were re-erected apparently just after the Second War, which is why they are not exactly straight and exactly vertical. Must have been done. Apparently a farmer with his tractor knocked over one of them, and somebody else knocked over a different one. But the problem at the moment is the one of the boys redid that gate, which was in a shocking condition. This one, as you can see, is getting more and more dilapidated, and this little fixed, it's not a gate at all, it's simply fixed to the wall, and at the moment is sort of fastened with bits of wire. But there are really more important things to do at the moment, but that will need doing completely again one day. There we are. And this is the other main gate, which is well, one of the bits of wood is missing, but apart from that it's not in too bad condition. But the handle was also apparently bent by somebody. You can't see it very well from this. You can't see it very well from this angle, but in fact it's almost impossible to shut the gates, and you can see the state of the wood. Anyway, so more things to be done.
We might end up replacing this gate with a wrought iron one, because this one is a lot of it's a lot of work. We would have to sand it down and paint it at least once a year for it to look nice again. And first we'd have to mend all the bits that are rotting away, so it's something we're thinking about. This week we used the lovely sunny weather to get a number of things done outside around the house, with the horses at the end of the drive, and my mother also went to an antiques market in Lisieux, which I recommended, although I've never been there myself, but I would have liked to. I'm just not there at the moment, boo-hoo. And she was very reasonable. In fact, she showed remarkable self-restraint, which I don't think I would have been capable of.
Oh. Okay, so where is the bit that needs that's causing the trouble? Can you put it so that the light shines? That's it, yeah.
This piece. It's
okay.
It's come undone here, so it needs fixing properly.
Mm-hmm.
That's
okay.
all. This is the front door lock of our house. Not the secure one, just the kind of functional one. As you can see, the key normally comes through here, is guided by this thin strip of metal to catch onto this tooth to then activate the bolt or lock the door. Over the years, this thin sheet of metal came unsoldered, so we had soldered back on. Not our cleanest job, but functional. This little sheet prevented the key, made sure the key was catching onto this tooth properly. When this sheet came unsoldered, the key was going in front or behind, wasn't catching onto this, it was going in front or behind often, and therefore when we were trying to unlock the house, for example, the key would, instead of pressing here, would slip over there, when you turned back, it would lock the house instead of unlocking it. So yeah, we fixed that, and the lock should last a few years now.
Here we are, there's our neighbour who is very kindly offloading hay for us, because in fact we ordered a whole barn full of hay, but it's already disappeared, so wow. So the horses are really going to enjoy that. It's a beautiful day. Beautiful day. There we are, off we go. Here we are, and this is where it's going to be stocked. That's the fourth last bale. That should keep them from starving to death for the next few weeks. But we've got at least 2 months until the grass really starts growing again, apparently. This is what the farmers around here always say. Mid-April, 17th of April. There's our friends who have delivered us this hay, who have Percheron horses, and they always say that they consider it starts growing at the beginning of May, so we might have to order more from them before the winter's finished. So we're filming this at A440, which he says, as it hasn't been tuned for a long time, it's probably better to not tune it too sharp. Besides, I don't want it tuned too sharp. Tuned too sharp. There's no point. But he's making it a little bit brighter because, as it hasn't been tuned for ages, the strings will stretch a tiny bit. So he said by the time he's finished at the top, already the bottom ones will have gone down very, very slightly.
C'est ça l'écart qu'il y a entre eux. Ah oui. La en Hertz du La 440 par exemple au si bémol, la note au-dessus, je crois de mémoire que c'est 466 Hertz au-dessus, le si bémol, et 415 en dessous, le sol dièse. Mais la valeur varie si on monte dans l'aigu, puisque là on a le diapason 440, le La ici. Le La à l'octave est à 880 Hz, le La en dessous est à 220, 110, 55, 27,5. À chaque fois, on divise par 2.
D'accord.
À chaque octave, on multiplie, ou on divise par 2 la fréquence pour obtenir la fréquence de l'octave. Et donc, à chaque fois, l'espace en Hertz est de plus en plus petit. Donc, la valeur en Hertz a peu d'intérêt en réalité, puisqu'il va y avoir beaucoup moins de Hertz d'écart entre chaque demi-ton dans les basses et beaucoup plus de Hertz. Donc, on utilise plutôt les cents, qui est une valeur qui est le centième de demi-ton. qui est une valeur logarithmique qui fait que du coup on a toujours le même écart en cent,
Ah, ok.
racine 12e de 2 précisément.
Oh là, ok.
Voilà.
Merci. Actually, this is quite a big business. It's much bigger than I realised. Apparently it's been going on for several years, and there are quite a lot of interesting things. Well, there are heaps of things here, but so far not what I'm looking for. But there's some very nice stands, I must say.
So what we're keeping our eyes skinned for at the moment in the hope of finding something is these semicircular tables, these 18th century or maybe post-18th century semicircular tables that they used to put in salons and places in front of mirrors. They're called consoles, and so far we're having no luck.
Actually, something like this would look very nice in the hall, but we already have one. But this was more in character with the woodwork. A musical mirror, and another mirror, and a third big, oh, lots of mirrors, my goodness. Seems to be a speciality.
And that is what she came away with. How reasonable is that? It's called a barbotine. It's about 100 years old, and I think it's very pretty. It would do very nicely in the guest bedroom. That's the idea anyway.